Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm still in India, still in my sister's house, and today we are making Hara Bhara Kebab. This is a recipe that a few of you requested, but I haven't had the time to share. It's actually in one of my books, I can't remember which one. Anyways, let's make those. These are great kind of party snacks, starters, great for if you are doing a barbecue. And they are gluten free, they are vegan, and they are super delicious. So let's get cooking. Going to start by boiling some potatoes with a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon in the water. Here they're cooking in a pressure cooker. I usually make it in a pan, and then we've got a handful of green beans and just half a green pepper, and just going to use a handful of green frozen peas. So these are the frozen peas right there. And then the beans and the peppers will be chopped up finely along with one chili. If you like a bit of heat in your kebabs, I would advise you add it because it does add nice flavor as well. And one small chili in all the kebabs is not going to make it extremely hot. So finely chop the beans, the peppers, the chilies, and get it ready. Next green thing to be added is going to be a handful of fresh spinach leaves. Just a good handful. As you can see, there is exactly a handful, and giving it a really good wash to get rid of any mud or dirt. And then the peas, actually the frozen peas, go in a pan with some water. The water is not boiling, and just adding the leaves to it so that they both cook together for 5 minutes. Once the water comes to a boil, this is just cooked for a couple of minutes and then drained. And now fill a pan with cold water and then let this mixture sit in the cold water for a couple of minutes so that it retains the green color. And moving on, in a pan, take a couple of teaspoons of oil, sunflower, rapeseed, whatever you like. Add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and a nice half a centimeter piece of ginger chopped up along with chopped up green chilies, and just saute it for a minute. Just going to let this cook out for a minute. Also adding some grated garlic, a couple of cloves, and just give it a minute. So the spinach and the peas have been drained and they are just sitting on the side waiting for their turn to shine. Until then, in this garlic and ginger mix, we're going to add the chopped up beans and the green peppers. Add the chopped green pepper and beans. कितनी देर को करना पकाना? बस 2 मिनट. And then just saute it for 2 minutes. अच्छा अच्छा. So we've got some chai on the side because they go really well with a cup of tea. We've also got some beetroot tikkis, which actually I shared the recipe earlier in this week. So you can check it out. It's a delicious recipe for another good vegetarian snack. Adding half a teaspoon of chaat masala, half a teaspoon of black salt, and just give it a good mix. Next goes in a good pinch of black pepper, before adding the peas and the spinach leaves, and then this just needs sauteing for a couple of minutes. Once done, turn the heat off and let it cool down for a few minutes. So, ये इसी के लिए green वाले के लिए हरा भरा का जी जी ये कितना 2 slice होगा
2 slices.
So just got some 2 slices of brown bread looks like, and just cut into crumbs, and she's just going to blitz it है ना बारीक कर लोगे ना just gonna blitz it to a fine perfect. So that goes on the plate. Then this is going to be blitzed up once it's cooled down so that it's a bit finer with a little bit of coriander as well. And the person who's going to be cooking all this food is Rupa, who is a great cook, and she cooks. She's a home cook, so she goes to different people's houses and cooks for them. And she, आप कितने साल से
हो गया 7-8 साल.
and she has been my sister's cook for last 7-8 years. And today she is going to show me 3 delicious recipes. So stay tuned. Sorry, I'm disturbing her because she's used to फटाफट काम करने हैं, and then I'm asking 100 questions and it slows her down, and she's so nervous to be in front of the camera. So I'm gonna go down and just shoot her hands. नहीं. And that's it. That is done. The spinach mix is mixed up and ready. Look at that color. And in goes 1 potato boiled and grated. You can mash it up as well if you want. Breadcrumbs go in. And then a good mix. At this point, you can add half a teaspoon of salt and also half a teaspoon of ground cumin to this, along with 2 big heaped tablespoons of corn flour to help bind this mixture. And then the tikkis, all that's left to do is shape the tikkis. Again, you can shape them as you like, but this is the best way because it gives it enough surface to cook and crisp up. And I'm going to finish it by putting a piece of cashew nut, 1 cashew nut on each tikki. Now we need just very little oil for these kebabs, and they just go. I've literally put 1 tablespoon and spread it out. I'm going to start with little oil and only add if we need any more. And I've just added 2 more tablespoons of oil to help kind of sizzle this up and cook it. And here they are, looking gorgeous. I'm going to plate this up. Oh, so difficult to do this with one hand. Okay. So Rupa, the cook, has finished work and gone, and I am just cooking and finishing off these tikkis. And I'm gonna sit and enjoy this with all the kids. They're great served with tomato ketchup, or I know it's a green kebab, but even the green coriander chutney would be amazing with this. These, my friends, were delicious. That green chili wasn't too spicy, and when I make them at home again, I'm going to add another half teaspoon of salt because I like a bit more salt. But they were so good. I hope you'll try them. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back with another recipe soon. Bye for now.